everyone, it's Rebecca here and today I'm bringing you a book haul. Surprise, surprise. So I have quite a lot of books. The last time I posted a book video, like a book haul video, I'd had quite a lot then too. I have a problem. I have a big problem. My book hauls tend to average around about 8 to 10 books each haul, and pretty much as soon as I finish filming like this and I have them all like lined up pretty and I've done the whole ta-da kind of thing, I go ahead and buy more books. So, for example, the first 2 books I have to show you, I purchased them pretty much the day after I'd finished filming my new book haul. So usually I film one brand new and one like used book haul, and I'd gone to Waterstones and tripped myself because I'd had a bad day. So the first of the 2 that I got from Waterstones the day after I'd finished filming my book haul, the first one is Nevernight by J. Kristoff. This one I had as an ARC on NetGalley and read a chapter or 2 of it, and I just didn't feel like I was ready to dive into it. But when I saw this bad boy, the buy one get one half price, and I received the what's it called? The sampler, that's what it's called. The chapter sampler from Fairy Loot, I want to say. I'm doing bad with this today. So I read part of this as part of the ARC from NetGalley, and I still have that on my Kindle. But then when I got the chapter sampler through in one of the book boxes, I knew that I had to pick this one up and try and read it. And it seems a lot less daunting when I realise it's only this thick. Because you see editions from all around the globe that are like this thick, and you're like, what are you doing? Like, how can you read that much? But yeah, it doesn't seem as daunting as it did before. So yeah, I mean, I can't really remember much about the plot on this one, but a lot of people that have known, like who I watch, know it and love it, and yeah, let's get to it soon. That was a lot of words. The second one I have is Invictus by Ryan Groden. This one, for starters, it's so shiny and so pretty, and secondly, again, a massive love for it on BookTube. This one, I think I'd seen it around and it was doing the rounds on ARCs, and I was like, I need to have this book in my life. And a lot of people were receiving the ARCs as this was released, so yeah, I read the back of it and I absolutely adored it. So it starts with time is running out. Faraway McCarthy is a time traveller with nowhere to call home and nothing to anchor him to the present. Far captains a crew on a dangerous mission into the past. Sold. I don't even care what happens. He's like a time traveller and he's a captain. I don't care about the rest of the book. That's like totally binging on what I've been reading lately, so yeah. So I've done a vlog recently, and I'm not sure when this video is going up, but in that vlog I got 3 books. And that was at the end of September, so I'm not sure when this haul's going up, but it's definitely not going to be in October. So the first one I got was on recommendation. Basically I'd watched a couple of videos from one booktuber in particular who absolutely loved this book, and it was Helen from Helen Jepson, and I'll leave her link down below, and it's Paul Auster's 4321, but it looks like 1234 when I'm looking at it the wrong way around in the doodah. Yeah, this is Paul Auster's 4321. This one I really enjoyed hearing about this one. It is a bit chunky, but it's basically about Archibald Isaac Ferguson and his life that goes down 4 different paths and what would happen down each path in this life. Oh, my hair's getting long. But yeah, this one I thought would be quite interesting to read. It's a little bit of one of those ones where you don't know if it's going to be boring or if it's going to be intriguing or if it's going to be like, oh, here's a bunch of like stereotypes, different stereotype routes to go down. But yeah, I'm intrigued about this one. It is chunky. It comes in at over 1,000 pages, but it's in like a mass market paper size paperback, so it doesn't feel as bad knowing that if it was the same size as this one then obviously it would be a little bit shorter, so it doesn't feel as bad knowing that it's a smaller size. But yeah, enough about that one. These next 2 I bought because I recently read Vicious and absolutely loved it. So it's This Savage Song and Our Dark Duet by V.E. Schwab, and these covers are gorgeous, and they came separately, hence the 2 different book depository bookmarks in them. Yeah, I read Vicious and absolutely loved Vicious and just couldn't get enough of it. I need more Victor and Eli in my life, and I thought, why not go down the route of V.E. Schwab rather than Victoria Schwab. Go down the route of V.E. Schwab. I get the impression that those kind of the books under that acronym and under that pseudonym, will be the ones that I want to read. So yeah, kind of got these two. Don't really know much about them. All I know is there's a lot of hype around this one, and I can't really wait to get to them. So I've just noticed I tend to buy a lot of books. It's late, I'm tired, I can't do the English. I tend to buy a lot of books on the, oh, I've read about it somewhere, I don't really know what it's about, kind of whim. And I'm a terrible person for it. So the next one I have, that was rude, kitchen, thank you. The next one I have, the publisher and the author kindly sent me as a competition prize, and that is The Betrayal by Kate Furnivall. I completed this yesterday. It's currently Friday the last one of October. I don't know what the date is. It's currently the last Friday in October. I completed this yesterday, and I just had to tweet the author with my initial oh my god thoughts. This one, for those of you who don't know, is a World War II fiction, and it follows twins Romy and Florence. Well, Romaine and Florence, or Romany and Florence. We'll get there eventually. Basically it follows these twin girls who have this sort of harrowing sort of secret. And the first chapter is this secret unfolding, and then we fast forward 8 years later, and Florence is happily married, she has a little girl, and Romy is a drunk, essentially. And we see them as the war is unfurling, so it's 1938 in Paris. We see them as the motions are in action for the war to start. So it is interesting. It sounds really boring to a lot of people, but for somebody who really likes World War II fiction, this was right up my street. It had just the right level of romance, it had the culture and sort of the expectations, I can't get my words out. It had the expectations that you would assume would happen in this era. For example, because Romy's a drunk, essentially she puts herself out there. I don't really know what else to say. She puts herself out there, and she breaks all cultural norms in that she's a pilot, and this is around about the time of Amelia Earhart going missing the year before. So it's sort of breaking those cultural norms and those cultural structures, and just sort of seeing how she copes. I absolutely adored it. I will post a full review on my blog. I've posted my initial reactions in my Goodreads. That's what I'm starting to do now. I'm starting to do my initial reactions in Goodreads. But yeah, I've posted my initial reactions in Goodreads. I'm going to write a blog post about it, and I'm going to do a proper wrap up about it because I absolutely loved it. Next one, I don't know why the hell I got this book. I don't do horrors or thrillers. Gone Girl irritates me. I don't know what's happened to the girl on the train. Both the book and literally, don't know what happened to the girl on the train. And I'm a bit of a chicken when it comes to these kind of things. I actually might have been sick a little bit in my mouth at some of the scenes in the second and third of the Robert Galbraith series. So naturally, I got It by Stephen King. Yeah. This one is a whopper. 1100 pages. And I don't know why I bought it, because I have no intention of reading it. Ever. The next one I have is by an author who's a bit hit and miss, in the sense that people either absolutely love the series, the first series that made her famous, or they hate it. And for me, and a lot of people from what I can tell on BookTube, it really got them back into the groove of reading. And she also released a standalone, which is one of my favourite books ever, which is currently awaiting a sequel, and I need it now. But for now, I have The Chemist by Stephanie Meyer. This one has a wonderful Tesco sticker on it, which will probably ruin the book when I try and peel it off. But yeah, author of the Twilight Saga, which got me back into reading, so thank you very much, Stephanie Meyer. This one has a beautiful spine. I'm not gonna lie, I bought it because it's supposed to be sort of as far as I'm aware, it's an adult novel rather than a young adult novel about vampires and glittery vampires and werewolves that imprint on children. This one is from the point of view of you don't even get her name. Hang on a minute, you don't even get her name. Let me tell you about the story. She used to work for the US government, an expert in her field. She was one of the darkest secrets of an agency so clandestine it doesn't even have a name. Then one day they came for her without warning. She's been running ever since. This is just the first paragraph. This isn't even the rest of the synopsis, but this speaks volumes of sneak peeks of different authors, famous authors. So for example, I recently read I Am Pilgrim and really liked it, and it screams sort of Blue Rider kind of thing, and it has sort of the seeker kind of feeling to it from the host. So I'm hoping that this goes as well as, I was looking, just thinking it might have been a face, and I don't think it is. I'm hoping this goes as well as I expect it to, and I can't wait to get to it. Finally, well, I say finally, I've got a book advent calendar coming in the post soon, and I don't know when it's going to get here, so that's interesting. Finally, for this book haul, so this time round, but I'm going shopping on Wednesday, so there'll probably be more, I have The Tiger and the Wolf by Adrian Tchaikovsky. And Adrian Tchaikovsky wrote Children of Time. It's down there, it's just out of shot, you can't see it, which I absolutely loved. And this one, as far as I'm aware, is the first in the series, so I'm quite excited to see what his series writing is like. So this one is a fantasy, and it starts with, in the bleak northern crown of the world, war is coming. Yay! Manier's father is the Wolf Chain's chieftain, but she's an outcast. Her mother was queen of the tiger, and these tribes have been enemies for generations. Manier also hides a deadly secret. All can shift into their clan's animal form, but Manier can take on tiger and wolf shapes. She can't disown half her soul, so escapes, with the killer broken axe in pursuit. The wolf chieftain plots to rule the north, and controlling his daughter is crucial to his schemes. However, other tribes also prepare for strife. Priests foresee danger and a time of testing and broken laws, and some say a great war is coming, overshadowing even wolf ambitions, but what spark will set the world ablaze? This to me, I'm sure it's the first in a series. I am positive it's, oh, it's got a map. I'm positive it's the first in a series. Yeah, it's part of the Echoes of the Fall series, and this is book 1. It looks, one screams a little bit sort of like, a bit like Romeo and Juliet, crossed with Game of Thrones, crossed with all those other kind of stuff. I don't read a lot, I am not culturally well read. Yeah, it just screams of a mix of different things that I actually seem to really enjoy. This one I'm hoping to get to soon so I can share all my thoughts, because it's not a one that I've seen floating around BookTube. And to be honest, a lot of my choices aren't. And finally, I've got some books that I'm lending off Vanessa. They're not really books, but it's one to Ness, and I'll leave a link down below to her channel. So, I have books 1 to 6 in the Saga series, and I'm going to drop them all on the floor. That's the best I can do. So yeah, this is Saga by Brian K. Vaughan and Fiona Staples. I read this one last year when I was at Vanessa's house and really enjoyed it, and posted an Instagram picture of me with it lying over my face like I need to read the rest now, but I knew there was going to be a delay in some of these coming. So yeah, she kindly come and visited me a couple of weeks ago, which I think I mentioned in the vlog anyway, and she gave me Saga volumes 2 to 6 to read, which I haven't done yet, a month later. Vanessa. But yeah, I've started reading, that's not true actually, I have started reading volume 2, and I'm actually liking it so far. I believe we've met parents. Yeah, I'm excited to see where this goes. There we have it. That is my, not including these, that is my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 or 10 books book haul. As per usual, that is it for today's haul. Oh my god, I don't think I'm going to hold all these. That is it for today's haul. Thank you all so much for watching. These are going to fall. Yeah, I'm just making rhymes now when they're making no sense. But yeah, thank you all very much for watching. I will see you all soon with another video. I'm planning on bulk filming, so you will see this around quite a lot. But yeah, keep an eye out on my channel for more videos. I'm trying to do a weekly upload schedule of every Sunday. So hopefully I'll get something out this Sunday, which is the last one in October. But yeah, I'll leave a link to all of my relevant channels down below, and if you've read any of these books, please let me know, and I'll be happy to have a chat with you in the comments. But thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Bye! Let's see if they can fit on my shelves.